texted me after the game too. Like,
Oh, go ahead.
I just started the show, man. It's. I'm tripping, man. That's
Just roll it. Just
Nah, we gonna do this the right way, man.
all right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping. I hit the start button. You know, I gotta get back to what we do, man. Hold on. Let's do this.
Get your lick back. If a nugget gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop letting this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. Get your lick back. If a nugget gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop letting this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. I feel like I'm JX. J-Way. I'm a perfectionist. Adderall got me restless. I'm gone. Run with a wild crew, they get reckless. Young boy, come up off that neck. Into the trends. See a lead, be the band.
Now I can say it. Welcome to Bleachers and Speakers. I'm your host, Joe, and I got my boy B. Foster in the building. I want to remind everyone to subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube and catch us on all the aggregators. Anywhere you can listen to a podcast, you can find us. Just type in Bleachers and Speakers, FFSN, in your search. You'll find us. Let me get this stuff in order. You see the icon up there? Let me get that back right. There we go. Boss, I'm at a loss for words. And I think it's about time that we say so long to the playoffs. I think we have missed the playoffs. We're officially, they're not going to say it yet because there's still some games. I think we're out of the playoffs after this loss. What do you think, Foss?
Oh, I mean, I'd have to. I don't know what the stipulations are, but I mean, yeah,
it's pretty bleak by now.
That's 2 in a row, right?
Yeah, we haven't lost 2 in a row in I don't know how long, but
a couple years.
I think it's over. I think our playoff run is over. I don't think the window for a championship is over, but I think to this year's playoff hope it's a wrap. They won't let me use my Twitter, but I use Joey's Twitter. So it's going to show up at the top of the screen the same way anyway. So
yeah, damn.
Yeah. So what it is, you got to have a premium account with Twitter. And I canceled my premium account.
Oh, I'm like, that's why I couldn't do it.
Yeah. So you had to have a premium. It's like $12 a month. But now I was like, I think I might go back to it though. So I can use my Twitter. But I'm using Joey's Twitter right now. He's rich. But the final was what? What was the final score for us?
I don't know. 29 to 24, right?
29-24.
We have a 6% chance of making the playoffs.
It's over, Foster. It's over, man. The Detroit Lions are what? What's the record? 8-7 or 8-8?
8-7, yeah.
8-7. Just didn't think. I think for the most part, our offensive line was horrible early. We could not run the ball, and the defense. They just wore the defense down. That third quarter, we had the ball 3 plays.
Yeah, long enough to the defense did what they could do. They were about to give up a touchdown, but Campbell got that, Jack got that fumble recovery, but it was on the 3-yard line. So yeah,
we didn't, and then gave up a safety there, and
yeah,
first drive of the game, we didn't take the 3. Hindsight is a different science, but that's
yeah. I mean, it's too early for it to matter. It's funny because that point appears to go towards the defense, but that's 100% the offense that gives up that 2 points. But
you can't give up a sack there. I mean, you can't give up a sack on them.
You gotta do something.
Yeah, can't do it. I mean, there's ways to, like when they were on the one, they made it out to their 30 or 40 before they punted. So
we're not very good at safeties. Remember, they or convincing the refs we got to safety.
It is booming in here. I got to tell you, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers. Go to that on YouTube. Subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers. We're getting close to the 300 subscribers, man. Stop what you're doing right now. Subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube. I had to do that one more time for us.
For sure.
And my phone is ringing off the hook. Boy, I got this many haters. This many haters hitting me up. Wow. It's crazy. You know what, Foster? And I'm not the braggadocious person when it comes to the Lions. I sit back and because we know how it can be around here. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty humble by the standards. You know what I'm saying? By the consensus. When you think?
What's pissing me off, right? And my bad. No, you are not braggadocious at all when it comes to that. We are in no position to do that. Somebody who's a Pittsburgh fan owes me money right now and had some shit to say. Give me my money.
Oh, they hit you up now. It hit you up now after the game. But
on the wall, on my wall.
Hey, yo.
I really should be like in the comments, bro, what are you talking about? Give me my money. Should probably said that, but
oh man.
I love my dogs 20. We can see your comment. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we see your comment.
Damn, it's slapping in here. This many people are that Joey knows are football. Well, actually,
Detroit
17. I guess he do.
Joey Linwood is Detroit. So
they like, where is Joey?
Yeah. MSU Detroit fan. Let me put this on there. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Because of the last play?
Yeah, but because that's the win. Yeah, that would have been the win.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Did you ever see the last play that they called off? Because they were so certain about that, but I didn't see. They never showed the replay. They just showed them talking.
Yeah, they called offensive pass.
But I didn't see. I mean, maybe it was blatant. Maybe Brown clearly pushed off, but I didn't. They never showed it. Oh my God! I was like, "Is that?" I thought that was coach for a second, but it's
you talk your talk, man. Fly Eagles fly, man.
What they got to do with us, though?
I mean, let them talk, man.
That's why I thought it was coach, because only coach would come on a Lions podcast and say that
they won. Let them fly Eagles fly, man. I hear you.
But yeah.
I ain't gonna go off on tangent, man. We knew what it was. We had to win this game. We didn't. We look bad. We look bad today.
Second half, anyways. I mean, granted, because we
we looked good in the first half. Just gave up that last play on offense. On defense. That miraculous catch. That was a damn good play by number 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that changed the momentum of the game, because they came out in the second half and they were dominant. The third quarter, most of the fourth quarter. I think by the 8-minute mark is when we started making our move.
When it was 22-10 and we were dead in the water. Was it 22-10?
It was 22.
Yeah, it was 22-10. And did you see their record when they're up 12 in the fourth quarter?
It's like what 100 and it was
103-0 and then one tie.
Yeah.
That's it. And they're like, well, it ain't gonna be no tie today. So I guess they got to win.
It was just bad football today, man. It was just bad football, and I was convinced that I didn't know the Steelers were. I didn't think the Steelers were that good offensively, but they showed it today.
I mean, at times they definitely, the Warren definitely, broke a couple crazy runs like Kyron Williams did last time. But like you said, kind of attest that to the defense just being worn out, because they really played a solid game. The run game is that, I mean, letting Rodgers hold on to the ball for an entire third quarter, and us, how many rushing yards did we have on the day? Let's see here. The group chat's going crazy. There's just foul language going all around in there.
At Jericho, I can't Jericho, whatever. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Hey, depressed Broncos fans here. My Broncos lost to the Jags really bad. You're
in the playoffs, bro. You're good.
Nothing to be depressed about. It'll be okay for you guys. You guys have a great defense. You will be fine. It's just a slip. just a minor slip up. You're going to win the division. Looks like you are in the playoffs. Do not be depressed. Just shake it off, man.
Chargers won, so I don't know how that's looking, but yeah,
they're
either way they're in.
Yeah, the Denver.
15, wait. 15 rushing yards? No way.
Yeah.
No.
That's about the third game in a row where the Lions have not been able to rush the ball.
15.
Jahmyr Gibbs have not been since that 200 game or 200 total yard game. He has not been able to run the ball. It's not him. We haven't been. I don't think we've blocked very well.
15.
Who'd have thought that, right?
That's crazy.
For a defense that has been known all season to give up 200 plus yards rushing a game. They had so many tackles from the defensive end on inside running plays in the first half. It was ridiculous. Those ends were crashing. Those ends were crashing, and we weren't doing anything but inside runs. And they were making the plays. Highsmith and Sawyer. They were making plays. We didn't adjust.
When I was listening on the radio on the way home, I'm like, damn, who is Highsmith?
He had a hell of a ball game today. Them defensive ends were active.
Is Sawyer he's a linebacker, right? Or is he like an edge?
He's the edge.
/ outside linebacker.
He's the edge. They have two edges.
I mean, I won't say
that was a joke.
I was gonna say
that was a Brad Holmes joke. I'm sorry. Didn't mean
it. Yeah. And I'm sure Sawyer's having an okay year. I don't think he's having a Pro Bowl season. Hutch had 2 sacks today, so I mean
Hutch played today. It just we couldn't stop the run, and we couldn't stop Aaron Rodgers when it counted.
I'm just so disappointed in the running game. That
was something we hung our head on, right? We definitely would stop the run. We've been known to stop the run.
Sawyer's got 1 sack this year.
Lately, we haven't stopped nothing run-wise. Lately.
It's weird. I don't even know what to attest that to, but I just know one thing. We got Aleem McNeil that came back off injury, spent a whole bunch of money on him.
Tyleek
Williams, hey, he's a rookie. It is what it is. DJ Reader. He's gone. He's as good as gone.
It's about time for me to start looking at the draft picks.
I, about halfway through the game, was thinking that
like we gotta look at this draft and these free agents, man. We got to spend some money, man.
Well, it's pretty obvious what direction we need to go in. But I tell you what, the receiving core is sold up. I got nothing to say about them.
Hold on. Let's take a quick break. If you're watching, I know it's 100 people out there or whatever. If you're watching, don't go nowhere. We'll be back in like 10 seconds. I promise you. That was the wrong one to put up. My fault. I put up something else and I shouldn't have did that.
I was like, why did you put that? Come back and number one.
Make sure you subscribe to Midwest Cyphers on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Corner to Copa on YouTube. That's a hip-hop channel that we just started. Bleachers and Speakers is the Lions podcast. That's where you'll find everything. Lions, Pistons. And if you go to Corner to Copa on YouTube, that's Tigers coverage. It's a lot of free agent moves happening with the Tigers. If you want to be caught up with everything Tigers based, subscribe to Corner to Copa on YouTube. Boss, what are we going to do, man? We got the Vikings. That was the last home game of the year. We got 2 games away. I don't even think it matters anymore this season.
It doesn't. I'll tell you what though, if you're a Lions fan, you got your money's worth at home. On that this last game. If you went to the last game, you got your money's worth.
That's never been a problem. Like even when the Lions weren't as successful,
you're right.
The games have been always entertaining.
I remember losing games like this. I swear I do.
I remember
that was so regular. Like the process game with Calvin Johnson. It was games like that.
This is what we're used to. We've lost games on last second calls and this, that, and other. Just imagine how many teams lose a game on a defense, on an offensive pass interference play. That'd be the last play.
Well, not just that. The catch, the lateral to the quarterback, and he gets tackled into the end zone. That's never happened.
And then it's wiped away. Like the parody. It was like,
and then the ref kind of totally fucked up the explanation because he said it is a touchdown. It is a touchdown, and it's over. He never said that like score a offensive pass interference on the last play he said and ends the game. He says the game is over. It is a touchdown. Like,
well, he did say Foster.
He did maybe, but you see how the fans went crazy.
They mentioned the touchdown first.
They said the game is over, and we're thinking, okay, cool. The game is over.
It was pass interference with no time left. Therefore, the game is over. No touchdown. It's kind of a bitter pill to swallow.
It's kind of weird that, okay, so I get it because it's like, okay, Hail Mary, you push off a touchdown, game's got to be over. You don't get another chance at it. But it's like, how do you not just put – it's because of the time elapsing, I guess, because it's like, okay, just push us back and give us one more chance, please.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, man.
Shit trash.
Shit trash, man.
Oh man, I was about to ask you something that had nothing to do with football.
Talk about it, man. We here.
Oh, when you think Smith doing his list?
It's gonna happen. You did yours.
I'm glad we got it off first though.
They did theirs. He's definitely going to a list.
I'm sure he'll do his like around New Year's, maybe. I don't know. I'm glad we got ours out of the way.
I think they're purposely not talking about it.
Yeah, probably.
The battle rappers can't help but talk about it. They was in the faces. They were saying they was calling.
They was probably talking crazy. Right. Hey, but it didn't help that the performance. Now, if he had came out the gate smoking, it would have looked better for him. But the fact that it wasn't a favorable performance, it kind of.
To my Lions fans that are watching, I am sorry.
We got off us.
We got Foster. What do you? Okay, this is the point where in the season where it's kind of like you basically know that the playoff hope is just about over. All you can do is watch. You definitely don't think Super Bowl with this team.
Yeah, secondary. Yeah, I mean, it's probably better that we not because we're just so depleted and just torn down to the bolt. So, yeah,
well, you know what it is, Foster, and it's crazy because it's a difficult position to be in because it's not the same people that are hurt. You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole different set. All those guys.
A whole different match. Because let's say if it was the same people that were hurt last year, you say, okay, we get rid of them. We'll get some new people, right? But you can't replace everybody. Last year it was Hutch, Barnes, Anzalone.
Last year Rodrigo, Robertson at the end. Carlton Davis was hurt. Davenport was hurt.
But it's not the same people this year.
No, it's a totally
so
the everybody that wasn't hurt last year
is hurt this year.
Pretty much, except for Jack Campbell, knock on wood.
So
amazing year from Jack Campbell. Gotta say that.
And then you have to sprinkle in the fact that you have a young offensive line up front, and you have an aging left tackle. He's being pushed back. Decker is being pushed back just about every play.
How many years we got on that deal? Because we just signed him. We just extended him, I think, last year.
He was talking about early retirement.
Was
he? Season. Yeah, he brought it up.
That might be first. Like, hey, let us know ahead of time.
When Ragnow mentioned, hey, he said, I talked to Ragnow, and he I understand what he's saying, and had me thinking the same thing. And it's like, really?
He protect the blind side, man. Let us know something. Don't be messing around.
I mean, we can, you can go out and get you a tackle, and you got to shore up the middle of the line. Got to shore that middle of the line up. I think offensively, if you shore up the offensive line, the interior line will be fine.
Yeah,
next year.
I think Montgomery and Gibbs have better conclusions of the year if Mahogany. I mean, and this is all if, but if Mahogany stays healthy and we have a center. I mean, Glasgow also didn't play today, so that certainly didn't help. But yeah, the offense, I have no complaints. We got 3 of them amazing receivers. Just imagine how good Tesla is going to be next year. J-Mo has made the jump.
No Laporta this year.
No Laporta, I always forget about it. But that guy today, Ferkster, was pretty active early. I think he might have earned himself a. I don't know, maybe going to be moving too fast, but he looked good today.
Yeah, and we missed Laporta for most of the season, so it's like the offense. The offense is going to be what it is next year. Foster, are you a part of the let's look somewhere else because Goff ain't it type of?
No, I thought you were going to ask me, are you sold on Terrion Arnold or something?
We'll get to that.
Okay, but as far as Goff, no. I wish that he would just, disappear for 2 months in the offseason and come back and have a halfway decent running ability, because he will be so much better if, like, the minute he's in trouble, it's over. It's over. I mean, because he really, honestly, he had another pretty good game. I mean, once he was forced to throw the ball every down, it got weird because he's just not the guy you want throwing a ton of times, and you don't want him to be in situations where he has to throw it and everybody in the stadium knows he's throwing it. But I mean, he had one where the safety was a bad snap. We have a brand new center in there, so that was kind of like, well, you can test that to this. But there was one play where I guess they said that when Goff received the ball in an awkward way, so when he got ready to throw it, it wasn't in motion, is what they said. Like, the ball was manipulated in a weird way. But I don't know. Yeah, Goff's been going into the half. He was completely outplaying Rodgers. He was like 12 or 15, 100-some yards. He was dealing. But that might have been before the Gainwell touchdown right before half. That killed us. And it
took all the momentum out of the game.
It really did. And you feel it. It's like, come on, let's get into the half, up 10-3. They got the ball anyways first, which is always, I hate when that happens, when they get the ball at half, when the ops do. So, and of course we know what happened. They went down there, they fumbled it, they got the safety, and they did not give us the ball back until the fourth quarter. So,
and then we gave up the defense was gassed at that point, and they gave up a couple big runs.
Gave up some gigantic runs. And who do you put that on? Is that on, I don't know, DJ Reader and Aleem McNeil?
One of them, Bryce Harper jumped inside, and he shouldn't have.
Oh, yes. Not Bryce Harper. He's talking about the baseball player.
Not Bryce Harper, but Harper.
Thomas. I think his name Thomas. But yeah, I know. They showed it because he got he got
no
ripped up by Metcalf, and it was over.
Yeah, there was no business for. He has to have outside containment on that play.
Backup safety in there because he's been all right, but hey, that's why he's not a starting safety by trade because he's really pretty good. And Lee McNeil's PFF stats are disgusting. Ugh.
And it's gonna be a while for Brian Branch gets back because he got hurt so late in the season. So it could be a year for him. So hopefully Kirby's back at beginning of the season.
You would think. He's been hurt all year.
So we'll see, man. We'll see. It's crazy that around this time, the past couple of years, we're not talking about the off season.
No, we talking about are we gonna go to the Super Bowl?
We're talking about are we, playoffs and this, that, and other, and it's just sickening to me that the Green Bay Packers and the Bears have been better this year than us. Sickening.
Yeah, sucks. I was about to say everybody, but no, the Vikings.
What is
hell? The Vikings beat us. If the Vikings beat us next week,
what's their record?
Let's see. Damn, they beat. They
won today.
7-8. They could finish better than us.
They could finish better than us.
Yeah, they could. They went out.
They could finish better.
Finish 9-8.
Yeah,
but they're eliminated officially.
Well, we will be.
I mean, we're out too. So that's crazy. They could finish at 9-7 and be, or no. 9-8. They could finish 9-8.
Well, maybe those teams have benefited from picking in the top 10 the last 4 years. So that's where they're at. The Bears have had the top 10 pick the past 4 years?
That's true.
4 or 5 years, they should be good.
The Vikings got Dallas Turner.
The Vikings had the top 15 pick the past 4 or 5 years. They should be good.
They made the playoffs last year. They were pretty good last year.
Yeah, they should be good. We've been picking at 19 and 20.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. And it's not going to happen this year. We'll be in the 13, 14.
Well, we'll be, yeah.
We'll be in the teens.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we've had the misfortune of saying, he won't make it to where we're at. Oh, we got a chance at some folks now.
I'm hearing everything though, man. I'm getting all kind of texts.
What position? At let's say we are at 13. What position are you going after? Obviously, we don't know who, or I don't know who.
I have a philosophy.
Sarah?
You don't draft a corner unless it's a sure thing.
Terrion was a sure thing.
No, Terrion was a corner drafted at 20. I ain't mad at that.
Right. But we had thought that. We came up. We stumbled into Terrion at the 20 range. Wow.
Here's what I'm saying, right? There's 3 areas of concern with the defense, as far as I'm concerned.
The defense?
The defense.
Let's hear it.
And there's a concern on offense, and I'll talk about that too. Defensively, we need that active edge opposite Hutch.
I don't think we need an edge, honestly.
Well, you asked me my opinion. I'm just telling you mine.
Okay, tell me why we need an edge.
Let me get through it, and I'll tell you why. Okay. The other concern is an active. I want a sideline to sideline linebacker.
Okay.
To play along with Campbell. He's a hell of a middle linebacker. Anzalone, his time might be over.
I think so.
And we're going to need an active linebacker, right? Barnes, he's okay, but we need somebody out there with those two to make a difference. The other position would be corner, right? But I would try to get a corner in the free agency as opposed to the draft. And I'll tell you why. My philosophy is it's a bigger learning corner for a corner coming out of college. Defensive end, rush in that can rush the passer and set the edge. They've been doing that their whole lives. It's pretty much the same. It's just the game's a little faster, game's a little stronger. You're gonna battle top-notch tackles every weekend, every Sunday. So those are the things you have to. And then there's the mental aspect that changes from college. So the reason why I say you need a playmaker, defensive end on the other side is, well, because the inconsistency on the other side. I think, did Muhammad make a play today?
Not that I could see, but to consistency, I don't see coming from a rookie.
No. But with what you have, you throw that rookie in that mix of what you have, and you bring him along, and hopefully you'll get some consistency by committee. It's not guaranteed, but you do need that person that this is our guy. Because right now, I just don't see it. Now, is it the biggest issue? No. The biggest issue is, for right now, is our strength has been our offense. There's been games where we've been just can't protect golf and can't run the ball. And I think that hurts the defense as well when you're not putting up the points and you're keeping the defense on the field like you did today. So offensively, we got to shore up that interior. You need either a center, and I think that's about what you need is a center. If you have faith in those two young guards that you have, you need a center and you need a left tackle.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I mean, I guess you see how it goes with Taylor Decker. If he decides to retire, for certain, go and get you a left tackle in the first round, because you get good value. A center you don't draft in the first round.
No. But here's the thing: you may not need a center if Tate Ratledge can be your center and Miles Frazier is your right guard.
I forgot about Miles.
If you'll have him for an entire offseason,
right,
and you'll know where you're at. If you can put him at your right guard, and keep Mahogany at your left guard and move Ratledge to center, you might have something in the interior.
Yeah,
but you don't. They need to play. They need that whole off season to gel, to learn. Ratledge it's a big learning curve. He has to learn the sitting. He has to learn the calls. He has to learn everything. And I don't think that'll be tough for him, because he played some center in college. Miles Frazier played center in college. He could be the answer at center.
Yeah, he just was hurt for most of the year, so he didn't really get a chance to.
And Mahogany played today.
Yes, he did. He did.
So, you could have a solid interior. You know what was wrong in the first game versus Green Bay? It was a center play. Calling the wrong plays. It was the blocking. It was the blocking up front. That's been a problem all season. The interior. Look, you shore up the offensive line in the offseason, right? You get you a linebacker or some kind of playmaker on defense. You solidify. I would go. Terry Arnold is going to be your starting corner.
For better or for worse.
That's who you got.
Because DJ Reed not going anywhere. So that's
DJ Reed ain't going anywhere. But let's say you can get a corner, right? and you can move DJ Reed to the nickel. Would you do that?
I don't know that you're paying him a lot. I mean, I don't know about that.
I mean, nickels.
You mean go and because you said free agency, so go and pay somebody else CB1 money.
Yeah, I mean, you might not have to pay them CB1 money if you got Terrion Arnold as your CB1. You might get CB2.
Well, CB2. I'm saying the outside. There's still there's no 1 and 2 when you're both on the outside. Yeah, that's C1A and B for real.
Well, you know who your star corner is, and you know who your Robin is at corner.
Teams are 4 receivers deep now. You know,
I'm not saying. I asked a question like, do you move DJ Reed to nickel, or is that your other corner? Is Terrion Arnold and DJ Reed your corners?
I don't like going into the year. I mean, I guess you're handcuffed in that DJ Reed is not going anywhere, and Arnold is still, I guess, under contract.
No, never mind the money. Let me ask you, as far as the playing ability, are those your starting corners?
I don't feel good going in there with them both on the outside.
That's why I said you get, because what's drafting a corner?
But you can't say, well, you know, damn the money, because like that's everything.
I mean, it is everything, but you feel like I feel, you need a corner. Correct?
I agree.
And how you gonna get a good corner? You expect to draft one? Hello, Rickershaw.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have those guys. That just didn't work out. That just flat didn't work out. We'll never know if.
Let me ask you this, though, Foster, and that's do you give Rickershaw another chance? Like, are you dependent upon him?
You know, you don't depend. No, you don't depend upon him. But I mean, why not? He's here.
He's here. He's here, and he's paid for. I don't mean to make him seem like property, but do you lose faith with him being your starting corner because he has not been able to play?
Oh yeah, you can't like. I mean,
you don't have that.
Yeah,
and
I don't know what you do there.
Is cornerback play your area of concern on the defense, Foster?
I would have felt better had Reed not been hurt for most of the year, and then Arnold being hurt the minute he got back. Is just and that what we've seen from Arnold. Well, we've only seen him play a year and a half worth of football. Would have loved to saw what he could do against. I mean, which is not much, but against Devontae Adams and Nakua. I mean, Nakua continues to just run through the entire league, so no one's guarding him. But I like Arnold over Rock Ya-Sin.
Rock Ya-Sin played all right today.
Yes, but he is what he is. He is not an outside cornerback.
He is not an outside corner. He is not your best cover. He
hasn't been that for a long time.
So I think you have to make up your mind and decide what you're going to do. You need an upgrade on defense because obviously this defense needs a little help. Shep called some great games early. I don't know if he's calling the games right and they're just not making the plays, but lately this defense has not looked good. Now, granted, today they were on the field a lot in the second half, a whole lot, and the offense guys helped them out, man. I think our defense is built around and predicated on us being able to, put up points because we've always had that bend but don't break type of defense. I remember Salas, God rest his soul, said the Lions have a bend but don't break type of defense, which is going to hurt them in the end. He said that.
Yeah, yeah. Eventually, that's not. You don't want to predicate it on, stopping them in the red zone or turnovers, especially when you lose guys like Branch and Kirby Joseph. Those are your playmakers that are going to make those plays for you. So
wait, hold on, folks. I hate to cut your wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, just maybe, we might be a little too hasty because we have corners out there that don't have Kirby and Branch out there. Branch has missed the game here and there. He's been out lately because of the torn Achilles. He got suspended a game. Kirby has hardly played. They were a better unit, no matter who's at corner, when you have your safety out there.
You see that?
Let me go out. Let me look at it. Let me put it up there. Let me read it first because the bots be tripping.
No, it's a good one. It's solid.
Vito 6170 said, I'm sick and tired of the refs determining outcomes of big games, not just against my Lions, but everyone. The legalization of online gambling has absolutely ruined the sport. Yeah.
It makes you wonder. I don't like to throw that out there, but once weird stuff starts happening, starts happening, one thing I haven't seen is a football player put in that position, because it's a little harder to determine things. Well, it's not all that hard, but in basketball, the ball is always in your hands. You get the opportunity to do a whole lot of stuff. You're not dependent on your quarterback getting it to you and all that, but once you realize how impactful it is and how much money is involved, and it puts everything in question. The kickers can shank some on purpose. The QBs definitely can influence. There's some people out there, anybody that can fumble the football magically, So yeah, Vito, hate to go down that rabbit hole, but you're right.
Yeah, I mean,
and he's talking about the refs. I know I got off on the player tangent, but yeah, the point is that people can influence things.
Yeah, I mean, what's crazy is they didn't show the replay of the
that's what I said.
Offensive pass interference.
I never saw it. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming that it, Brown didn't make a big to-do about it, so I'm guessing he pushed off. And I was like, oh my God, how did he end up catching the ball at the 1 yard line? But I'm guessing they're standing at the one and like, well, we're not letting you, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I still haven't seen it. Of course, we've been recording for the last 40 minutes, but I don't know. No, they never showed it on the replay. They kept it on the officials, conversation, as if that was something to, look at. Show us the replay. Show us the push off. Because, well, I guess they didn't initially say. They just threw the flag. They never said offensive pass interference until they made the official call. So you didn't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just know when they threw the flag, it didn't bode well for us.
Didn't look like it.
Whatever it was, I didn't even know what it was. I just said, man, it didn't bode well. It usually doesn't when it comes to. Vito 617 said, I appreciate y'all's insights. What do you think will happen with DK Metcalf going forward with the fan incident, suspension or heavy fine?
Suspension.
Vito, I remember when Branch threw up his middle finger and got suspended again.
Did he get suspended for that?
Yeah.
For the middle finger?
Yeah.
No. Oh, he got ejected.
He got ejected he's going to miss. He got suspended for the fight, but I'm talking about, and that was after the game.
Right.
He got suspended a game for middle fingers.
For the middle.
It might have not been this year. It might have been last year. Bro.
Wait, now, okay. So I think when you get ejected, no, that's in. Remember in college, if you target in the second half, you get.
Bro, he hit a fan. He's going to be suspended.
Yeah. The moral of the story: you put your hands on a fan, because honestly, it can get bad after. It can get real bad after that.
And see, what the fan should have did, he should have just fell onto the field, took one for the team.
That would have been bad. That could have got real bad.
Drew attention.
He might. Yeah. If the fan falls in the crowd,
they would have looked down. The fan tried to eat the punch. Like, yeah, that didn't hurt, man. It fall out. Get some attention.
That you see the hair, so you don't see if he connected. I think if he connects, he probably puts him on his pocket because DK Metcalf is a big
man. He did hit him. He did punch him.
You think he caught him?
He caught him.
Ooh, you eat that,
bro. If a player hit me, I'm laying down to the SWAT team come.
It was funny because the lady next to her played cool. She was like,
"But Vito, you hear what I'm saying?" Vito said if he falling down like he need ambulance to get the lawyer involved for sure.
Hey, that's about the strongest. That's about the strongest dude on the field.
Hey, after Metcalf hit me, I'm gonna be like, man, I can't see no more. I can't hear. And I got back pain ever since he hit me. My body ain't been right.
All that.
Pay me.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably got out of pocket though. I mean, he had to walk over there to him. What did you talk about his baby mama or something?
He said something crazy.
I know he said something out of pocket. And I'll tell you what, stupid decision. You got to be smart with your money. These people are trying to bait you. But some of the people be out of pocket at these games, and just being able to just say what you want is like you bold as hell.
I was on the Pittsburgh Steelers FFSN podcast, and they was talking crazy to me. I wanted to fight, so I get it. Out in the comments had me and told me I would survive in his hood. You wouldn't survive in my hood, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you?
That's crazy. You must have been talking spicy. What was you saying?
He said out the blue, like just with a name like June, you wouldn't have lasted in my hood, and that triggered me.
Oh yeah, that's wild. Yeah,
that triggered me. Like, you on the internet talking tough, like you wouldn't have lasted in my hood because you behind a keyboard talking crazy.
That dude's probably live in Idaho somewhere. No disrespect to Idaho.
He said, I'm from Southeast DC. Man, Southeast D's. That's what I wanted to say. But
that's one of tape people.
But they told me after the show, don't pay him no mind. He's a big troll. We don't.
Oh, that's a person. That's like a notorious person.
We don't listen to him. Don't play him no mind. So I was like, man, why didn't y'all tell me that from the jump? I would have ignored every single comment.
The comments usually don't get to me, but they usually don't talk too crazy over here.
Talk crazy. A lot of them was talking crazy. I just ignored them.
They got a nice little fan base over there. So
I ain't going to their show after this loss either. I said I was, but they some hoes, and I hope they're watching. They some hoes. I'm not going.
Y'all a lot of folks watching though, man. If y'all tuning in for the first time, man, we here all year, man.
Yeah, man. We around, man. Subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube.
We cracked 300, man. We cracked 300, man.
There we go. Subscribe.
Sounds sad as hell. I know y'all, but
hey, we've been grinding for a minute, man. We need 200 more. We need 200 more. We're trying to get to 5. The road to 500. We're trying to get 500 subs. That's it. Homegrown. We ain't paid for no boosts. No bots. Nothing. This is me and Foster. We started. We had 1 subscriber.
From the mud.
Got it from the mud. Just 2 people that like to talk Detroit Lions football. Got on here. We both have upgraded our backgrounds. We started off with white walls. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else. Just, you know what I'm saying? But we built this program. We got other shows. We working.
Hella shows.
Yeah, we're working. Vito 6170 agrees with me. We need to reestablish an offensive line because, man, this year's been brutal for us up the A gap. Yeah, it's been pretty horrible, and it's been like that since game 1.
Game 1 was a travesty.
Yeah. And then other teams copied the format, and they produced, like the Giants even though we won that game, they had a field day versus our offensive line.
Giants have that's kind of not so much this year, but they have a pretty good front 4.
Liz says, hey, Liz.
That's Bodish.
That's Bodish.
I don't know. She could be like, I am not a bot. My name is Elizabeth.
You know what it is? It's just when you get on Twitter, and no, that's a YouTube.
That's YouTube. That's YouTube, and it's probably the vertical feed. The vertical feed is where you get all the wild ish.
Oh, really?
That's where the.
Did you set it up for a vertical feed?
Well, the vertical, you get some love on the vertical. On the live now, it stops. And I learned this from Piper Boy Williams. They stopped pushing the vertical once it's done, but while it's live, it's a pretty visible page. But yeah, I always set it up for both. It recommends to do both. So
okay. Well, Lions lose again.
Damn. Normally we say, well, this ain't gonna be a long show.
that show out that long is usually 20 minutes for us.
Got to talk about the draft. I had a bad feeling.
Talking about battle rap. We talking about all kinds of stuff, man, today, man, after the loss, man. We need to do something. I almost poured me a drink today.
So you was joking. I thought you had
no, I had the shot glass, I had the fifth here, and
Damn.
But
you didn't. You put
I did
gun down.
I thought if I take one shot, it's gonna be two.
Damn, would it? I guess what's one gonna do for you?
What's one gonna do? So that's gonna be two shots, and I gotta work in the morning. So you know what I'm saying, and then the more the Lions defense was messing up in the second half, that would have kept.
I told you it wasn't over. We damn near pulled that out. All for none, but damn it, we got. I mean, we literally scored on the last play.
Vito said, "I almost had to bust out that Henny." I know I already did. Yeah, man, it'll make it. This today will drive you to drinking.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we had this much to be frustrated about, but you know. Let's just try to. So what we have 8 wins.
Yeah,
got to end the year above 500. In all seriousness, I mean, yes, it would be nice to have a better draft pick. These games mean nothing, so technically we should tank. But I just can't stomach losing to the Vikings twice this year and letting the Bears, letting Ben Johnson when they already are going to the playoffs. If we could still beat Ben Johnson twice, screw it.
The problem is their offense and our defense. We're gonna have a tough time with that offense.
Their offense? How did and Vito? Yes, we do Pistons. We got Tigers coverage, and of course the Lions, man. The catalog. The catalog is deep.
Subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers, man. You'll get an alert when we drop. We do Pistons, we do Tigers, we do and of course the Lions. So
of course the Lions.
Yeah. And thank you for tuning in, man.
Now, how did their offense look yesterday? Because I know it was 9-6 going into the fourth quarter. I know they ended up pulling it out. Pause, but how did the Bears offense look yesterday?
It's not that, it's the playmakers they have on offense. Put it like this. Did you foresee the Steelers moving the ball like they did today?
I couldn't put anything past our defense to say, oh no, we got it today. Like, yeah, sure.
I get that.
I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. And the Steelers have been, as a whole this year, have not been great, but as of late, they've been all right. They brought in Adam Thielen. I'm privy to Gainwell just from my own fantasy team. He's been a dual threat for many years. Aaron Rodgers, you can never just bet against him against the Lions. They showed the anniversary of the stupid Hail Mary Rodgers to Rodgers. So yeah, I mean DK Metcalf, they had that, DK Metcalf, who always killed us when he was in Seattle, and then Washington is a 300-pound tight end, and we had them baby safeties out there. So I couldn't just say, oh no, we'll shut them down. We kind of did shut them down. Our running game, the fact that we couldn't control the ball is really what killed us.
That third quarter was brutal.
Very brutal.
3 plays in the third quarter offensively.
And we just couldn't get off the field. They kept converting.
3 plays.
I think the first time out that we burned was on a 4th down where they were going for it and Campbell called timeout to get the right play, and then they converted it anyways.
Yeah.
The maintenance or the management of our timeouts wasn't great. Because I want to say the second timeout wasn't like while we were driving. It was something else that happened. It was some miscommunication or some bull. Like we just didn't look ready. We did not at any point look like a team that needed this win. The Steelers, they're in first place. We needed this win. We were supposed to beat their ass today.
Yeah, we didn't play like we needed it.
Nope. That looked like a regular game to us. That looked like a game where it was like we had already had the first round sold up or something. We looked so. That's my bow. That's my bow.
That's your bow?
That's it.
Look here. It's 123 people watching. Look.
I love it.
Make sure you subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on all the aggregators. Anywhere you can listen to a podcast, you can find this podcast, Bleachers and Speakers. Just type Bleachers and Speakers FFS in your search. Those are platforms like Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts. You can find us there. Just make sure you hit that alert button. Make sure you download the episode so we know where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get out of here. Lions lose in Lions fashion. Last play of the game. Offensive pass interference. Let's get out of here, man.
Get your lick back. If a nigga gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop, let this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. Get your lick back. If a nigga gon' do something, ain't no chit chat.